to be free. Come together, come together, come together. One or two on that. But the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once I made several stories high, rolling down on the street where you live. Is there lilac trees in the heart of town? You're walking any other part of town doesn't shed me cold out of every door. Now it's just in the street where you live. Oh, the towering feeling just to know somewhere you're near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, 'cause there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I don't care if I can't be here on the street where you live.
love the zombie. Thank you.
I'll be there Saturday. Our power. Man, today is a great day for economic housing justice. Today, we are here because it took 5+ years to get to this point. Sometimes you got to roll back the curtains to recognize, how did we get here? This started in the height of 2020, when communities were targeted with the tax lien sale. Just remember, no one knew what COVID was at that time. Everyone was fear. There was nothing but fear going on in our community, but yet they wanted to do a tax lien sale during that chaos.
Well, you're part of the reason. Al, you're part of the reason.
That took place.
Al, you're part of the reason this is happening.
Here.
Al, you're part of the reason this is happening, bro.
We answered the call.
The reason this is happening,
we
man.
answered the call.
You're the reason this is happening, bro.
The question was
what's up with $2.8? What's up with $2.8?
When there's no fight?
What's up with
What do you do
guys?
when there's no crowd? We have been here to determine of what we are doing today. We are focused and we are driven. We do not recognize individuals that do not know about our struggle. We are here today. Our power and it's our movement. No one can out-talk us and no one can out-organize us. We have determined to come out here at 9 o'clock in the morning for economic justice. We are here because
He does this all the time, Christopher. He gets kicked out of community meetings. He did this to North Sandy.
What's up with that apartment complex, man? Explain to people what's going on with that apartment complex right now, please.
Go 248 Arlington, the problem with that building is half of them comes to the meeting, the other half prostitution, a lot of brick and locks and stuff like that. So there's a lot of issues, but they're not here.
Right.
He is. Right. He's not even doing anything right.
At all. Everyone is allowed in this particular movement. We are here. Our power.
Our movement.
Our power.
Our movement.
Our
movement. Our movement.
This is why we have the main distractor. Why now? Why are they so afraid of our movement? That they will send a pawn to disrupt the movement. This is what an enemy looks like. Why now? Why now? You have to realize and recognize why our movement is so strong. I find it ironic, the enemies of the movement. But what we're going to do today is move on with our program. What we're going to do today is recognize the land. We're going to bring up El Puente so we can do the recognition of the land. And we know. Let it be. We know. Our movement is strong.
You're just a part of it.
We know.
We
know
part of
that
it.
our movement is strong.
You're just as
Because
bad.
if there is no distraction, that means our movement is not big enough. It's not
You
strong
are corrupt.
enough. So I appreciate the haters. Haters don't grow.
You are
They are
corrupt.
dismissed.
You are
They are
corrupt.
dismissed.
So
our power, our movement. Our power, our movement. Our power, our movement. So we ought to recognize the land.
Vagrancy at
Our
240
mission is
Arlington.
simple.
Look it up. Look
He
up
is a
240
pawn
Arlington.
for
I am
against
not a
our
pawn.
community.
You're a pawn to
El
city nurse.
Puente,
You're a pawn to city nurse.
recognize our land.
You're a pawn to city nurse. That's what you are, Albert Scott. You are a pawn to city nurse. You own city nurse. You own city nurse.
Thank you for the comment, brother.
You are corrupt.
I'm blessed, brother.
You are corrupt. You are corrupt like city nurse and Marte. That's what he get voted out by Coleman. It's gonna be your fault. Remember that. If he get voted out next 2 weeks, it's your fault.
Everybody, good morning. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estamos? Really quickly to introduce ourselves. We are from El Puente. We have Maria, myself, Danny, Raisa, and Dan. We're going to invite everybody to be part of an immersive participatory land acknowledgement. Really quickly about this piece and about our pieces here with us today. The land acknowledgement was written after conversations with the Alumni Institute, which are members that grew up through El Puente. We're a human rights organization based in the south side of Williamsburg and Bushwick in Puerto Rico. We work on youth development and building youth leadership and all the leadership in our communities. And so this piece was written after conversations about acknowledging the lands that we all come from and also the land that we stand on. And the pieces on this stage were all created by the young people who were part of our programs. They made these pieces as part of the Three Kings set, the production that we had this past year, which is about the story, telling the story of our neighborhood and how we're still united against in similar struggles and how that story continues. And so we invite everybody in this piece to breathe with us, to if it's accessible to you, to reach down to the ground with us as we call for it, and to any time that we say Lenape hoping, say it with us as well. So thank you all. We'll get started.
Acknowledge her. Lenape Hogan. Beneath the soles of your shoes, acknowledge her. Lenape Hogan. Beneath the concrete, acknowledge her. Lenape Hogan.
Before the buildings and streets and bridges and highways,
there was and still is. Acknowledge her and all her children. The Lenape, the Mary, the Munsee, the Canarsie, the Rockaway, and the Matinacock nations.
They are.
Open your eyes. Can you see where land persists, where ancestry exists, in the cracks and the gaps? Trace with your eyes, your fingertips, the green through the walls and the fences.
You call me
Touch
a
the
liar.
earth,
You call me a liar on YouTube. You
in
call me a liar on
everything between
YouTube.
the sidewalks
You call me a
and
liar.
hallways.
I am not a liar. You are the biggest shill to the developers, Deborah Ock. Biggest fucking shill.
We call you all to remember. Lenape Hogan. There she emerges. She grows steady and strong. If you remember, the land was, the land is Lenape Hogan. Where the land has been cut away, carved into. Can you mourn the parts that have been lost? Can you celebrate what grows beyond the wounds?
She is radical.
Lenape Hogan. The land's resistance is powerful. The construction cannot cover her form fully. In the contours and slopes, the pavement cannot hide her. Whatever is built is always upon her. Can you see how the trees still reach the sky, out and toward us, inviting us to breathe?
Can you take in the abundance of how she offers us the medicine we need? White clover for our breath, dandelion for our gut, plantain for our wounds, mulberry for our immunity.
Can you trace the truth that the native land wants to be remembered? It reminds us she is our roots. Everything built upon her is held. She's our foundation.
is our altar. Everything is built upon her is sacred.
Everything is built upon her. She is not just the green we see. She is not just the soil.
She is not just the fragments of spaces we are given to live.
She's everything we walk upon.
We love upon.
We live upon.
Now we invite everyone to this last. And all together we'll say, Name Hogan. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Our power, our movement. Our power, our movement. All right, you're going to have to speak up, and we're going to start with Cameron. Y'all hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
We excited? We about to win CLA this morning? All right, my name is Cameron. I'm one of the organizers with We Act for Environmental Justice. We've been fighting in Harlem for 30 years, since 1988. Next up, we're going to have the... Elise, help me with it. Help me with the name.
Oh, okay.
Radical Evolution Theater Troupe is going to come up for a presentation. Give them a hand.
For the streets!
Radical Evolution, you ready? All right, for the streets, for the people. For the people. For the streets.
For the streets.
For the people.
For the people.
For the streets.
For the streets.
For the people.
For the people.
For the streets.
For the streets.
For the people.
For the people.
Good morning, everybody. We are the Radical Evolution Street Theater Crew, and we make theater for the streets and for the people. We are so excited to be here today supporting the Community Land Act. We know how important it is and how achievable it is to get community land and wealth for our people. So if you don't have a sheet, we're doing like a little bit of a sing-along right now. So we're going to pass those out and we're going to get going. You should know the tune to this song maybe, but just some new lyrics just for fun.
Who needs a sheet? Who needs lyrics?
They're ready. I hear y'all rehearsing. Can y'all hear the music? Yeah. Can't take my brick house. It's for the people. Can't push our neighbors out. Can't take my brick house. Neighborhoods, brown and black. We're taking our housing back. Can't take our brick house. We stand together and we're here to say, greedy landlords out of our way. We know we've got everything that the city needs to pass this plan. Yeah. We should all discuss what's right for us. With CLTs, it's the people's bid. Undo what Giuliani did. House. It's mega ugly. Pushing all the people out. Don't build that pent house. Neighborhoods, brown and black. We're taking our housing back. Don't build that pent house. Let's edify, not gentrify. City council can rectify.
40 stories, 300 feet. That kind of shadow we do not need.
No.
We gotta block it for
People, not profit.
Woo! Let's put the wealth in the community's pocket.
Can't take my brick house. It's for the people. Can't push our neighbors out. Can't take my brick house. Neighborhoods, brown and black, we're taking our housing back. Everybody, take it back, take it back, take it back now. Take it back, take it back, take it back now. Take it back, take it back, take it back now. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Take it back, take it back, take it back now. Take it back, take it back, take it back now. Take it back, take it back, take it back now. Take it back, take it back, go build that house. It's mega ugly. Push all the people out, don't build that penthouse. Neighborhoods, brown and black, we're taking our housing back. Everybody! Public land, public land, public land now. 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 Public land, public land, public land now.
Public land, public land.
Public land now. Public land, public land, public land now. Public land, public land, public land now. All right, everybody.
Yeah! Yeah!
We gotta send postcards, carry your pigeons, tell city council to pass the Community Land Act.
All right, give it up one more time for Radical Evolution. All right, coming up next, we have a true champion for public land, Assembly Member Harvey Epstein. Give it up for him. Good morning, everyone. How you feeling out there? How you feeling about trying to get more public land? How you feel about using our land for people, not profits?
That is a corrupt concept, Harvey. It's a corrupt concept. This is a corrupt concept by these nonprofits, and you're part of it. You're running for city council. How dare you try to justify it? Take away public property from the landlord. If they do the wrong thing,
So, you know, think about
you are
this
corrupt,
conversation.
Harvey. You are corrupt, Harvey. You are corrupt. You are corrupt.
You know, it's funny because if you wanted the mic, you can have it.
You're
If you want
corrupt.
to talk about
You
it, you
don't
can
want
talk
to give
about
the mic
it.
to anybody. You only give yourself.
Actually,
This guy
you can have
goes
it.
right here. You are corrupt. You are. You are.
No.
You are corrupt.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. We're not from the suburbs. Be careful. We're not from the suburbs.
And Chris gonna be voted out. Chris is gonna be voted out.
So you know what? You're gonna have haters out there in the world. Let's be honest about this. You're gonna have people who don't care about people.
I do care.
They don't
I do
care
care.
about private property. They don't care
What
about
about
community.
NYCHA?
They don't care about displacement. They don't care about affordability. They don't care about the future about the community. They don't care about the future of anything. They're gonna just shut you down and argue and argue and argue because they don't fight for anything.
You don't care about NYCHA.
You can stand
You
about.
sold out your fucking community. You sold your fucking district.
You know what? You need to hear about this.
How fucking dare you?
You know.
How fucking dare you, Harvey?
You know, you don't hear people. You know why people in NYCHA support you? Leaders in NYCHA support better.
Our power?
Our people.
No, our power?
Our people.
Our power?
Our power. Our people.
You sold out your fucking district.
You're a liar.
This is what a plan look like. This is what a plan look like. The movement is bigger than all of us. The question that has to be asked, why now? Why does he say? Who does he represent? Who does he organize? What does he do when there's no money and when there's no crowd? What does he do when no one acknowledges it? Is entities like this organizing? I don't think so. What we did for 2025, the Community Land Act is needed to more or less stay in our community. Do not let any other distraction. Our mission is clear. 5 years in the making. 5 years in the making. We know what happened 5 years ago when they were trying to displace us. Where was these entities then to try to find a solution? When there was no mic and no crowd, we organized 5 years. When there was no one patting us on our back, we organized out here. We did this to bring it up to this point for the CLA to be mentioned in the city council. The plans are real because our goal is right there. Victory is right there. But yet, the distraction try to come. I feel the purpose in every being in my body, for those that don't know. In East New York, folks getting displaced. In Brownsville, first it was the black and brown community, then it came out to the working families, and without no stop. We are saying with the Community Land Act, we need this tool to fight back predatory equity, the predatory takeover that's taking over in our community. So we will not be distracted. Allow the hate to hate, because the hate don't make money and the hate don't organize. Love to. And this is why we're here today. Because we have champions for the Community Land Act. We're standing on our square strong. There's no bent in my vertebrae. This is why we're here today. Go ahead, Assembly.
I just want to say, we're going to experience this forever.
Always.
People talk about profits over people. And the question is, do we really care about our land? And what we did in the Lower East Side with Cooper Square is we created a really strong community land trust. What we're talking about is our future, our land. We have opportunities across this city to invest in our communities, preserve housing in perpetuity. That's what we're fighting for here. So we're going to continue to fight against people who disagree because they believe developers should own private property and not our community. But there are countries and cities around this globe that know what we stand for and fight for what we're fighting for. This is our opportunity to get work. I see it in my neighborhood where people are displaced year after year after year because landlords continue to raise the rent and people can no longer afford to live here. The neighborhood, we've seen how black and brown people in my community have been forced to leave because there's no longer affordable housing. It is our opportunity to make our city what we want it to be. We're going to have to fight big forces. We're going to have to fight forces of misinformation, neglect, inexperience, lack of knowledge, but also we need to fight the forces of big real estate. That is our chance to do this today. That is our chance to fight what we're bleeding for. I'm happy to stand with you today. Thank you all.
Thank you. Clap it up again. Next up, John Krinsky. Where you at? John, where you at? John Krinsky. John, Verdana. Is that John there? Come on, you up. What am I doing? The CLA, why it matter? Why does it matter? Yes, sir.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say here, where I'm supposed to, whether, whatever, but Community Land Act, it matters. And it matters because for way too long, we have known that social housing, the decommodifying land, is the way to stabilize our communities, to stop the production of homelessness that we produce like nothing else in the city. We know this, and we've done nothing about it for a generation or more. We had 20 years of Giuliani and Bloomberg. We had another 8 of de Blasio, where the idea that the market could provide for everybody was never shaken. And God knows we've had the last 4 years of Eric Adams. It is time for a change, and we have the change on the table right now. And we have a city council that knows what it has to do. We even have an HPD that is beginning to maybe lose faith in the failed solutions that it had for the last 25, 35, 45, whatever, however many 5 years. It's time to act now, and that's what we're going to go to City Hall to demand, to pass the Community Land Act, to pass Public Land for Public Good, to pass the Community Opportunity to Purchase Act, and make this real for the first time ever.
Our power.
I move it.
Next up, Clint, Western Queens. Clap it up, it's all right.
Hi, everybody. Hey. Let's look around where we are right now, right?
look at these buildings. Look at these buildings. How much money went into these buildings? How much of taxpayer dollars went into subsidizing these buildings? Right. Millions. Millions. And meanwhile, people are starving. People are being driven out of the city. We are all struggling. We are all tired. We have family members who can't survive, who can't be healthy and thrive and be happy, right? What if we took even a portion of these buildings and created affordable housing and services for each other? Yeah. We know what for-profit developers do. They flood the market with unaffordable housing that is only affordable to people who make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. And meanwhile, we have nothing. We get a sliver. We get a tiny portion of affordable housing. That cannot be the way. That cannot be it. We know that our organizations, our community-based organizations, are the best to create affordable housing. We know that we have the right heart, that we believe in each other. And that is why we must pass the CLA. I'd just like to end with by saying, think about how much you have fought, how many years you have fought, and how we are all here. We can pass this today, and we are here today. Let's do it together. Thank you so much.
Next up, Chelsea. Followed up by Yolanda.
Hey, I'm Chelsea with the Economy Project. I'm just going to make a quick announcement that as we're continuing our speak out and shows for the rest of the day, we have coffee and breakfast to fuel you throughout the rest of the hearing. We also have a take action table where you can call and email your council members and tell Speaker Adams to pass the CLA. And we also have an art making station where you can make fans and say pass the CLA amongst other things and hold them up through the hearing so the council knows that we're ready for this to be passed. Thank you all.
Thank you. Yolanda. Clap it up for Yolanda.
How's it going? Good morning. My name is Rafa. I'm a housing organizer with the This Land is Ours Community Land Trust on the Lower East Side, and we are so pleased to have recently secured a site at East 12th Street at St. Emmerich's Church to build 570 affordable housing units. Give it up for that. And we want to thank Councilmember Rivera for helping us secure this site. We're also aiming to secure another site on East 5th Street. There's currently an NYPD parking lot that we want to make into 100 affordable housing units. Am I right? Does that sound better to you? So super exciting, and we are currently applying with HPD recently issued RFP to make this a reality, so fingers crossed. That is all to say that we are here today because the CLA is possible. None of this is possible without these bills passing. And I stand around here seeing so many amazing community land organizers who have become my friends as well. To have this hearing is a huge victory for us because we weren't going to have it a couple months ago, but now we do. So bird dogging can work. And again, thank you all for coming out today. And for those who are testifying, thank you again. Thank you so much.
Our power. All right, now we're going to bring on Pablo.
Hello friends, hello comrades, my name is Pablo. I'm a proud member of the New York City Democratic Socialists of America. And I'm a leader of the Singing Solidarity Choir, and we're going to lead you all in some songs about our movement. So everyone say with me, power to the tenants, power to the renting class. One more time, power to the tenants,
Power to the tenants,
power to the renting class. So now you all know all of the words to this next song, and I'm going to teach it to you. It's real simple. It goes like this. Power to the tenants, power to the renting class, power to the tenants, and then power to the renting class. Let's all sing it together. Power to the tenants, power to the renting class. Can't hear you. Power to the tenants, power to the renting class.
can't hear the person next to you, give them a little elbow.
Power! Power!
One more time so everyone can hear you.
Power to the tenants. Power to the renting class. Power to the tenants.
Power to the renting class. All right, thank
Clap
you.
it up. Clap it up again.
Got one more short song for you. So this is a real simple tune. It goes to the tune of when the Saints go marching in. We all know when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. So we're gonna say when we pass the CLA, how I want to be in that number. When we pass the CLA. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when we pass the CLA. Oh, when we pass the CLA. When there's freedom, peace and bread. When there's freedom, peace and bread. When there's freedom, freedom, peace and bread. How I want to be in that number. When there's freedom. And one more. When the revolution comes. Oh, when the revolution comes. When the revolution comes, how I want to be in that number. When the revolution comes. Thank you all.
Our power. Our power. All right, next up, Elise. Bringing up one of the champions for the Community Land Act, Council Member Lincoln Wrestler. How are y'all doing today? All right, when I say public land, you say for public good. Public land? Public good. Public land? Public good. Public land? Public good. When I talk to neighbors in my community, when I talk to neighbors in my community about public, I do go. When I talk to people in my community about public land that we as the taxpayers of New York City own, when I talk to them about private, for-profit developers taking public land from us, they are offended. It is disgraceful. Whenever we have the opportunity to redevelop city-owned land, public land that is ours, it should be for deeply affordable, permanently affordable housing. Am I right?
Sold out! Lincoln, you sold out!
I'll tell you, we have a development project happening in our community right now.
Lincoln, you sold out!
It's an MTA-owned site.
Lincoln's a sellout!
It's in Greenpoint on the waterfront. And they want to build 75% luxury housing on this publicly owned site in Greenpoint. It's great. We have apartments down the block from there renting for nearly $10,000 a month for a 3-bedroom. Working families can't afford luxury apartments in Greenpoint anymore. What we need is truly affordable housing. And if we don't ensure that the publicly owned land is always developed by nonprofits, that we have community land trusts involved, we will never build the deeply affordable housing that our community so desperately needs. So our bill is a simple one. Whenever we're redeveloping public land, a majority ownership has to go to nonprofits. And that means that if they're ever trying to sell it, if there's ever a desire to redevelop it beyond that the Attorney General would have to sign off. That is critically important. This is the most obvious thing that should happen in city government today. It's kind of extraordinary that it isn't already our policy. But when you look back at how the city and HPD is redeveloping public land, the majority of the sites, the overwhelming majority of the sites are going to for-profit developers who do not build the deeply affordable housing that our communities need. So we are going to fight to get the Public Land for Public Good bill passed. We're going to fight to get the whole CLA passed. Our chair, Purina Sanchez, is leading the way to get this done. Yeah! Carlina Rivera and the other lead sponsors of the bill are deeply committed. This is a 2025 goal. We have no more time to waste. We need to get this done this year. This coalition has done a phenomenal job, especially the New Economy Project, but all of the groups involved in helping to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. I think this is the third time we're having a hearing on this bill. We are not giving up until it becomes law. And you have my commitment. We are going to fight like hell to get it over the finish line this year. Let's make it happen, everybody. Let's it up again. Our power, our movement. Our power, our movement. All right, next up we're going to bring up one of our very own, Mr. Shaw. Bronx, where are you? You can clap it up again.
How we doing today? All right. Public land? Public land? You sound a little quiet. Public land? Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. That's right. It is our city, but for too long it hasn't been, right? And so that's what we're fighting here today. I'm so proud to be a part of Nicely. Make some noise for yourselves. So just want to echo, we need to pass the CLA when? No! We need to pass the CLA when? No! We need to pass the CLA when? No! Not next year, not in 2 years. No. This is the opportunity, right? We've been rallying, we've been doing this for years. So shout out to this coalition. I just want to echo the importance right now of the CLA of bills like Public Land for Public Good. Who wants to take a guess how many of the city's population lives in historically redlined areas? Who wants to take a guess?
70%.
Yes, that's right. Very close to 70%. How much of the city's population lives in environmental justice areas? Who wants to take a guess?
83.
50%. 50%. Very good. So take a guess. Good try. So, Public Land for Public Good represents an opportunity for deeply permanent, affordable housing that communities like mine and Mott Haven in the South Bronx so desperately needs. But we also need more than that. We need healthy third spaces. How many people have accessible community centers, healthy green spaces in their communities?
Not enough.
Not enough, right?
Yeah.
But what we have is pollution, disproportionate, in a disproportionate amount, and that needs to change. We have all these highways ripping apart through our communities, not enough green spaces. This all is tied to our history of environmental racism, top-down planning. Today we are asking for a change. We are asking for development to change, and I thank you all for just continuing to fight. When do we want the CLA passed? No! When do we want it passed? No! Public land? For public good! Public land? For public good! All right. Woo! Our power? Our movement! Our power? Our movement! All right, we're bringing up one of our very own, Todd Baker, Northwest Bronx. Clap it up!
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We have been demanding the Community Land Act for years. And what have we been told? We've been told to hang on 1 second. Just hang on one more second.
Yeah.
That's what they tell us.
That's what they tell us.
Just wait a little bit longer. But guess what? We're tired of waiting. In fact, we're not waiting. We're already doing this work, right? We are already taking public land and using it for the public good. We are the ones finding those vacant lots in our communities and asking what could be done with this. We are the ones organizing tenants to say, What if you got to choose the group you worked with to own your building? What if you became owners of this building? But we are scrapping for these ourselves, right? We are flying these projects out of nowhere. And we want a system, we want a pathway, and we want rights to do this work. The Community Land Act would create a legal pathway, and it would allow us to demand the funding to do this work at scale across the entire city. Groups like the Bronx Community Land Trust and all of the other community land trusts gathered today are ready to step up and do this work. We just need the Community Land Act to make it possible on a bigger scale. So we want to pass the Community Land Act when? Now! When? Now! Pass it today. Thank you.
It's getting hot, but it's getting hotter. All right, right now we're going to bring up one of our very own, Mr.J. Oh, Elise.
Hey everyone, how you all doing? Are you ready to make some noise in City Hall? Yeah! So we're going to be out demanding that Adrian Adams, the Speaker of City Council, and the full City Council pass the Community Land Act this year.
Right.
We cannot wait anymore. We need, everybody repeat after me. We need COPA.
COPA.
Public land for public good.
Public land for public good.
To abolish the tax lien sale.
Abolish the tax lien sale.
We need COPA.
COPA.
We need the full Community Land Act.
Full Community Land Act.
So we're going to say Adrian Adams, City Council, pass the Community Land Act. You guys ready?
Yeah.
So, before we leave, we're going to need every single person to create a fan that we can bring into City Hall so that we're visible in City Hall. And when our people go and testify, we can cheer with our fans. So everybody make a fan, get some food, get some coffee. It's going to be a long hearing. And we're going to meet here in 5 minutes, and we're going to march together to City Hall.
Our call. Our call. All right, the table is to my right. We have refreshments here. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the last
That's why I do these. It's so like always this
We've had meetings with HPD.
yeah. So far that's ever since I've been in this for 10 years. It's always going to be such an
I guess they feel like they say the wrong thing. They should make policy by mistake.
yeah. And I can't vouch for it. Right here.
There's a place that I know where the seagulls grow and everything is happy. Where the cares of the day seem to fade away, and it's if I go very late, let memory meditate on everything to be done. If I search deep inside, what might be my guide? Then the answers are surely to come. Don't have to worry now. When you find peace of mind, leave your worries behind. Don't say that it can't be done. Look at new point of view. Let's